Hi, everyone. Kylie here from Preferred Family Healthcare Prevention, and I'm a crisis counselor with the Show Me Hope Missouri grant. So today we're going to kind of go off of what April talked about on Tuesday. And April kind of talked about how school can be a very stressful thing that's coming up for a lot of people. And we focused on many different varieties of people that can be stressed because of school starting. And this week she talked about students. And so today what we're going to do for this exercise, it's guided towards students, but really anyone can do it. If you're a teacher, caregiver, sibling, police officer, firefighter, anyone, you can do this, and it might just help your day a little bit. And so one thing that I really liked that April brought up was make sure that you have a distraction-free zone. When you are stressed, your phone can be a huge distraction. You might think that having the connections on your phone, they're beneficial for you, but they can also be very stressful. The light that comes off your phone can cause harm and be very stressful for you too. So just try to get rid of your phone, put it down, and kind of have some you time, because at the end of the day, if you are a student and you have a test coming up, or you have to study nonstop, you have to write a paper, or if you get to do a fun project, even if you enjoy it, your body might still be stressed, even if your mind says that you're not. So doing something to kind of combat that stress is very important. And today what we're going to do is visualization. So I'm sure a few of us have heard about visualization, and it's similar to meditation, but it's not the same. It's a little different. So for guided imagery, what you're supposed to do is this is supposed to help to calm you down and to detach from what's really stressful and try to turn off your body's stress response, which sounds very difficult. But I promise, just like anything else, it takes time to perfect it. Kind of like what I said last week for meditation. It takes time to figure it out, and it takes time to do it the right way. But small baby steps can get you super far in life. So for this visualization process, you visualize to prepare for presentations if you're in school or in your career as well. You can use visualization to score higher on tests by kind of putting yourself in the space. You pretend like you're taking the test and you relax, because the more relaxed you are taking a test, most likely you're going to do better on your test. That's how I always was all throughout elementary school, high school, middle school, college, everything. If I was more relaxed, I would do better on my tests. If I was stressed, I would not do well. So using visualization, I didn't know about it at the time, but it could help me in those situations. And I'm still in school, so trying to do visualization with my classes kind of helps out a bit. I'm still not great at it, so I'm taking those stepping stones, but it's important to take baby steps. So during visualization, what you do is you try to just eliminate all distractions in your area. And if that means going into the kitchen and sitting down, or in the bathroom and sitting down, your bedroom, anywhere, just kind of getting out, or going to the park and sitting down, really anywhere, wherever you feel safe and calm, go there. And you can start off small. So you can try to just imagine a blue square. And try not to overthink things when you do this. For example, if you were asked to see a picture of a blue square in your mind, but you think, okay, a blue square, that's simple, I can do that. You have to get this right. There's huge amounts of pressure on me. But when we try to imagine things in a certain way, we start to worry about it. And the more we worry about it, the more stress that we have. So it doesn't matter if the square is big or small, if it's dark blue or light blue, it doesn't really matter. As long as you just visualize the simple blue square in your head, it's one step to getting there. So you can go and you can visualize yourself giving a presentation. So say you have a presentation in history class. You're talking about World War I. So you're sitting there, you can close your eyes and you can visualize yourself up at the board, looking at your class and talking about World War I. And you can even point to the maps, or you can gesture, you can use your hands. You can do really anything that you think is going to happen during your presentation. The only downside of this is you might have higher expectations for your presentation because you've done visualization. You've played it out in your mind. You think you know what's going to happen. It's okay if something doesn't happen the way that you think it is. Visualization is just to kind of help you get prepared for what's going to happen. So for visualization, you don't just use your brain. You don't just use your thoughts. You use all your senses. You use sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch too. So when you use all of your senses, you notice all the details around you, and you kind of set the scene for where you are and what you're doing, and you make the best picture that you can in your head. So once you have this vivid experience, then when you're actually in the situation, it can feel familiar and not as scary. So to go back to that history presentation, so I'm going to visualize myself in a classroom. I'm in my 8th grade history classroom, and I will be talking about World War I. And to the right of me is a huge board and a projector, and in my hand I have a clicker, and it smells just like my old classroom did. I can hear buttons, I can hear my teacher speaking, I can hear the students, and I look over and I see my presentation on the board, and I start presenting. So that's just a little simple visualization technique. Like I said, it can be as complicated as you want it to be. It can be as simple as you want it to be. Just making sure that you visualize yourself in those stressful situations can help you to prepare for those situations and be ready for them. So looking forward to this next school year, a lot might still be different, but kind of taking the night before, visualizing what your day is going to look like, what you're going to do, laying it out in a planner, writing it down, then taking a second and trying to see what's going to happen can really help you guys to lower your stress throughout the day. So I really hope that you guys can use this technique to help you guys throughout this school year. If you guys want more techniques, feel free to email us at moprevention@pfh.org, and I can respond back with some more techniques, or we can get you in touch with anyone as well. And feel free to check out our brand new website. It's pfh.org/prevention. And you can reach out to any of the prevention team on there under the staff tab. You can see our upcoming events if you want to connect with us, or you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, any of the above. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys learned a little bit about visualization this week. And why don't you take the next 3 minutes or so to do a visualization technique of your own. But thank you guys. Have a great and safe weekend. Bye, everyone.